You hear the phrase passive income everywhere, right? It's that ultimate dream, making money while you're sleeping or on vacation or just living your life. But for most people, it just stays a dream. Why is that? Well, today we're going to cut through all the hype and get real about 7 practical pathways you can actually use to build it. I mean, that's the real goal, isn't it? To finally break the link between your time and your income. That's what true financial freedom looks like. So, if the idea is so amazing and everyone wants it, why do so many of us struggle to actually make it happen? Well, the hard truth is, most people just go about it the wrong way from the very start. They either get tangled up in systems that are way too complicated, or they fall for those shiny get-rich-quick promises that never work. And you know what? Both of those roads lead to the exact same place: frustration. People just give up before they even really begin. Well, listen, it doesn't have to be like that. We're going to push all that noise aside and focus on 7, count 'em 7, practical, sustainable ideas that genuinely work, even if you're starting from absolute scratch. So let's dive into our first pathway. Okay, first up, and this one is a biggie: creating and selling your own digital products. In today's world, this is a total game changer because it lets you build an income stream that can grow almost infinitely without you having to do more work. The magic word here is leverage. You put in the hard work once to create something great, and that one single effort can keep bringing in sales for years to come. Think about it: an ebook, a simple digital template, maybe a short online course. And you don't need a huge following to get started. Platforms like Gumroad or Etsy can do the heavy lifting and put your product right in front of people who are looking for it. It might start small, but it can grow into a really consistent source of income. Our second pathway taps into the absolute giant of video: YouTube. We're talking about YouTube automation. This is all about creating channels that get found on the world's second biggest search engine, building a long-term income stream, and here's the best part: you often don't even have to show your face on camera. And what's really cool about this is how easy it is to get started. Seriously, you don't need a fancy camera or professional studio. All you really need is a solid script, a clear voiceover, which can be yours or even AI generated, and some basic editing. The real secret sauce: consistency. If you keep creating helpful content, your videos start to show up in search results, bringing in views and ad money for months or even years. All right, number 3 on our list is affiliate marketing. And honestly, if you're looking for one of the simplest ways to dip your toes into making money online, this might be it. You're not trying to sell your own thing, you're just becoming a trusted guide for other people's products. The model itself is just brilliant. It's so simple. You find a product or a service that you genuinely believe in, you share it with your audience, and then you earn a little commission every time someone buys it through your special link. You get to skip all the hard parts: no product creation, no inventory, no dealing with customer service. It's all about creating content and building trust. But, and this is a big but, there is one golden rule here, and you absolutely cannot break it. This is not about just spamming links everywhere. It's about building real, genuine trust. In a world where we're constantly being sold to, people are craving authenticity. When you only recommend things you honestly believe in, people listen. Your honesty, that becomes your superpower. Let's switch gears a bit to something a little more traditional, but man, is it time-tested. We're talking about investing. It's the classic definition of making your money work for you. You're planting seeds today so you can have a huge harvest down the road. And look, it is so important to get this next part right. Investing in things like the stock market or index funds is a long-term game. It's built on patience and discipline. Gambling, on the other hand, is all about impulse, it's risky, and it's focused on that short-term win. Real investing isn't about getting rich overnight. It's about consistently putting your money into things that grow over time. Okay, pathway number 5 is for all the creative folks out there. It's called print on demand. Just imagine this for a second. You're selling actual physical products like t-shirts, coffee mugs, posters to people all over the world, but you never have to actually see, touch, or ship a single one of them. See? That's the beauty of it. Your only job is the fun part: coming up with cool designs. You upload them to a platform like Redbubble or Teespring, and when a customer buys something, that platform prints it, ships it, and handles all the customer service. You just sit back and collect a profit. It's a fantastic, low-risk way for beginners to start. Moving on to number 6, which might sound a little old school, But trust me, it is still an absolute beast when it comes to passive income. I'm talking about blogging. You should not underestimate the power of great written content. The game plan here is pretty simple, actually. You just pick a topic you're really into, and you consistently write helpful articles about it. As more and more people start reading your stuff, you can make money from ads, affiliate links, or even by selling your own digital products. Now, I gotta be real with you. This takes time. It's a marathon, for sure, not a sprint. But a good blog becomes a valuable asset that can pay you for years. And that brings us to our seventh and final pathway. This one is so powerful because it starts with something you already have right now, a skill. This is all about taking something you're already good at and turning it from active work into a passive income machine. Let me break it down for you. It's a pretty clear three-step process. Step 1, you trade your time for money. You're a freelancer, consultant, whatever. Step 2 is the crucial part. You create systems. You make checklists, templates, a repeatable process. Then, step 3 is when you make the jump. You can package that system into an online course, or you build a team and outsource the work. You turn that skill from just a job into a real asset. So there you have it. 7 powerful ways to build passive income. Sounds pretty good, right? Maybe a little too good? So you're probably asking yourself, what's the catch? Come on, there's always a catch. Well, here it is. This is the one thing you absolutely have to understand. Passive income is not instant. It is not free money that falls out of the sky. It always requires a big upfront investment of your time, your energy, and your effort before it ever starts to feel passive. But I want you to think about that work differently. The whole point isn't to work hard forever. It's to work hard and smart once to build a system that takes care of you for years. That initial effort, that's an investment in your own future freedom. And that brings me to maybe the most important point of all. You want to know the number one reason people fail at this? It's not because the ideas don't work. It's because they quit. They stop right before the magic happens. Persistence is literally everything. When you really boil it all down, it comes to this. Right now, the future you want, that financial freedom, it's not just going to show up on your doorstep one day. It has to be built, and it's built by the choices and the actions you take today. So we've walked through 7 different doors. The only question left is, which one are you going to open? You don't have to do everything. You don't need to feel overwhelmed. You just need to pick one. So which pathway will you choose to start building your future?